Hi everyone, today we are going to be learning how to draw a tiger. Many people have been asking for this and a demonstration on how to draw a tiger, and so that is what we're going to be doing today. We are going to draw our tiger today and spend a lot of time coloring in all his beautiful stripes, and then tomorrow in our video we are going to learn some shading techniques using our pencil crayons. So we can look forward to that. So today we can take our time and do our very best work, not rushing along, knowing that we're only going to finish tomorrow. So a tiger is the largest wildcat in the world, and they are mostly found in India. That's where the largest population of tigers are found. And so we're going to enjoy drawing. I'm going to draw in a pen so that we can see it nice on the video. You can draw on a pencil, but remember that when we're drawing with a pencil, we want to avoid using our eraser until the very end. So if you make a mistake, don't pick up your eraser, just keep drawing. Draw the line where you want it to be, ignore the mistake that you have made, and at the end then you can go and rub out all of those mistake lines that you didn't want. And it helps us to be able to draw with much more confidence. So I'm going to put my pencil and eraser aside, and we're going to look at how we're going to start. So our tiger is going to be walking across our page, so his head's going to be on this side, and his body, and coming down his tail here. So I want to start with his eye on this side, and I'm going to not put it too close to the side, but I'm not going to put it in the middle, then I won't have space for his body. So on the side I'm going to start with his eye. We're going to start with his eye on this side. So I'm going to start with a curved line, and we're going to put a sort of semicircle coming around. There's his eye, he's looking this way. Now I can put an eyeball there, cat's eye. I'm going to put two straight lines coming down from his eye. And I'm going to, now we're going to come down to leaving a little gap and come down the front of his nose. So coming down his face and around where his nose is going to be. I'm going to do a big triangle here for his nose. Coming down the front of his face now, by his whiskers, into his mouth. And this mouth is going to come and curve. Right, let's do his chin. I'm going to come back here by his mouth, and we're going to do give him some luggage, shaggy fur, and we're going to finish with a big curved line. Right, let's do the top of his forehead. Here is his one eye. We can't see the other eye, but there will be a little bump here where his eye is on the other side. We're going to go over the top of his head and stretch out his back of his neck. Remember, as we are drawing, it's not going to look like a tiger until the very end. So even if you think yours might be looking a little bit funny, just keep going. And I'm going to do his ear. Above the corner of his eye here, I'm going to come up, curve, and curve down and around. And above this eye, and curve around. But I left this curved line here. I'm going to join that now, and I'm going to make some more shaggy fur to finish off his face. Alright, let's carry on with his body now. We are going to do the bottom of his neck, and so coming from here, we're going to just gentle curved line out and down. We're going to go over his shoulders, so his neck is stretching out. We go over his shoulder blades, down over his back, and we're going to curve round over his hips. Let's do his front paw. So this is the front paw here. We're going to do a line coming down. We're going to do his foot. Just a curved line. We'll add in the other details after. And then up. Maybe put a little, one or two little pieces of fur. And then that's his shoulder there. We're going to come up to in line with his shoulder. Let's do his back leg. His back leg, we're not going to use this line. This is where his tail is going to join. We're going to come back to that. I'm going to leave a little gap, and I'm going to put his back thigh, curved line coming down. Then coming out to his heel. Another straight line, and we're going to put his foot here. And again, we'll come to putting his details of his foot on in a bit. Right, from the foot, we're going to go straight up. And this is going to come stretching out forwards. Alright, we can now join his tummy here. So his neck comes down, and we imagine his body coming under here. And we're going to give him a nice shaky belly that's going to come up slightly as we go. So it's around and up. Alright, he's still looking a little bit odd because he's only got 2 legs. So let's draw his other legs in. Let's do the other front leg. So coming from where his neck joins here, I'm going to bring his other leg coming forward. He's walking out, stretching forward, and do his foot. And from there we're going to go up. And let's do his back leg. I'm going to come halfway, just a little bit, actually not quite halfway, but a little bit down this line from where his tummy meets his leg, a little bit down. And I'm going to do a curved line again to the heel of his other foot. Angle forward. We need his foot. Up. Curved line. And going to then slant that coming forward. Alright, our tiger is still missing his tail, so let's put his tail on, and I've left this line here for his tail. We are going to draw down and up, and then we're going to draw around and draw a nice tail that is behind him. Okay, our tiger still doesn't look like a tiger because he doesn't have his stripes. And what is a tiger without his stripes? So we're going to do his stripes now, and this is where we're going to have lots of fun. Let's start with his feet, and these 2 front paws that are closest to us, we're going to put 2 toes on, so he's got 3 toes in total. 2 curved lines. And these ones at the back, we're going to put just 1 curved line, and we imagine that other toes on the other side of his foot. Right, let's start with his stripes. A tiger is not a tiger without his stripes. So let's start with his face. We're going to bring out some beautiful character now with his face. So from the corner of his eye, I'm going to start by putting a little curved stripe coming out from his eye. And these ones that come down his face, they kind of get bigger as they come out. So I'm going to do a few like that. Also going to put a black stripe down around the edge of his ear. Under his eye, he also has some stripes. So let's put a couple under his eye. Tigers sort of have these spots on their cheeks where their whiskers are that also kind of look like stripes. So we can put that in. And we can even put in a couple of whiskers. They are cats after all. On the top of his head here, we're going to just mark a sort of area that we want to keep white ultimately when we color in tomorrow. And then visualize where is the middle of his forehead. And he's got 2 stripes that kind of join in the middle of his forehead. So one on that side and the other one's going off the side of his head. And going back, another one. Right, we're going to do his stripes going down his back, and the way we do that is very easy. We're just going to do some sort of wriggly lines, coming down to a point and up again. And I'm thinking about these stripes coming around his body like a contour, so they're kind of curving in their general shape. I can even do a wider one and then put another triangle on the inside, and it looks like two stripes that are converging. I'm just going to go down his back. Some of my stripes are going to be long and thin, some are going to be shorter. I'm just going to vary them and have fun. There's no right or wrong way as I go now, going all the way down his back. Right, once I get to the end of his back, I can do some coming up. So from the bottom of his neck, we can do some that curve around the bottom of his neck. We can do a couple that come up from his belly and curve around his body from the underside. Let's not forget his back legs. I can also do, perhaps I find a spot where I feel like there's a big spot here. Maybe I even do a floating stripe that comes from a point and down and then up again to another point. And I can add in some smaller, just a few smaller stripes here and there. Just to finish off his stripes. Right. We are going to spend some time now coloring in our black stripes, and obviously the tiger stripes are one of the most important features of our tiger, so we're going to take some time today to color those in, and then tomorrow we are going to learn some pencil crayon techniques to give him some shading, some form and some color. Hope that you really enjoyed this video and have fun with your careful drawing. See you tomorrow.